Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, and that was a random battle that I cut out. Isn't that awesome? Kind of, slightly-ish. And now here's another battle that I'm not gonna cut out, even though I'm starting to think we should. But I don't know, it's hard to tell, really. I mean, at some point every battle is gonna become a bit repetitious, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd rather show trainer battles than showing random battles in the grass. Because, you know, I don't want you guys to miss out on my Pokemon, like, leveling up, even though I grind between so many videos. I don't know. I guess I didn't really think this whole Let's Playing Pokemon thing through, really. Who are we gonna choose? Who needs the most experience? Who can be best against a Zubat? Zubats are annoying. You guys will learn that eventually. I don't remember what's good against what, or if we have anything that's good against Zubat. I guess since it's flying, then... Is it flying? I don't even know if it counts as flying. But Geodude would maybe be good against it. Or rock types at all. But I'm gonna go with Butterfree for no reason. And that was barely effective. Well, that's good. But you're still getting health from me. That's not good. I hope we can replace Tackle soon with something. I don't remember if I do or not. As I've said, like, so many episodes ago, I already recorded a whole bunch of this. And, I don't know whether I may wait till after I'm done with No More Heroes to move on, because, I don't know, it seems like I've just got a lot more on my plate than I thought I had. With trying to record all these different episodes of everything. But then maybe I shouldn't have started that Twilight Princess Let's Play. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, I shouldn't stress myself out over stuff like this. Oh, you're on the phone. I forgot. That's so stupid. And that should clue you in that she's one of the people that you can add to your telephone, but I don't want to because people are annoying and they're like, Nico, come bowling with me, and all that, and it's just ridiculous. I wish I still had that game. Like, I guess I had it downloaded on my old account, so I sold the physical copy I had, but now that I've got a new gamer tag, you know, I forgot that I didn't have it on downloadable anymore, so... I mean, I don't know why people... I mean, I guess I can try to... I mean, I can see why people don't like Grand Theft Auto 4, but... I like it. Anyway, we're gonna learn Poison Powder. And we're gonna forget String Shot, since it's kinda useless. Poison Powder is pretty good, I think. Like if you're trying to catch, like, a wild Pokemon and you don't want to attack it because your Pokemon is too strong, then you can, like, try to poison it. And since they're like... Well, I guess now there must be, like, there are these poison berries, so maybe if wild Pokemon happens to be holding one, I don't know if that can happen, though. But they could potentially cure themselves of poison, but... most of the time you can just poison a Pokemon and its health will slowly drain away. In which case, it would be easier to get a Pokemon really weak without killing it. So, yeah. But now we're gonna try to level up Pidgey. Anyway, what kind of topic was I on? Well, first I should comment and say that why do they bother having a Nidoran boy anymore, now that every Pokemon has a gender in this game? That's kinda silly. But whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, I mean, I like Grand Theft Auto 4. Granted, the only other Grand Theft Auto game I've played extensively was San Andreas, and while I think it's generally a better game, there are a lot of things that I think that, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4 is better, and like, I don't know, I guess I'm one of the few people that like the driving physics and, I don't know, just all the ragdoll stuff that's in the game. And, you know, some of the, like, I don't know, abandoned buildings you can go into, even though I don't find Liberty City as fun to explore as any of the places in San Andreas, it's not entirely awful. And you can tell I'm just bored commentating on Pokemon. Jesus. Speaking of, I don't know, maybe I should just, you know, mention Saints Row 4 that they've just announced. They've had a trailer for. I don't know what to think about it. Of course, my opinion doesn't mesh well with everybody else's opinions, I guess, on what's good for Saints Row. I didn't play much of the first Saints Row game, so I can't talk about that one, but I don't know, I really liked Saints Row 2. I thought it was pretty much... I mean, it wasn't exactly like Grand Theft Auto, but it seems like it was inspired by San Andreas, and it had a lot of things from that game. But it was still its own. It was still very silly and quirky and all that. But then I guess with Saints Row the Third, they like took it to an extreme that, you know, while it was good for a while, it seemed to lack any kind of real depth. I mean, I guess you could argue whether a game like that really needs depth or whether it makes it worse, but... Not that Saints Row 3 was a bad game, but I felt number 2 was the overall better experience. Even though trying to go back to it now, it kind of feels dated. Oh jeez, we have a trainer already over here. Jesus. But yeah, now that I can finally move on to actually talking about Saints Row 4, I don't know what to think about it, really. I don't know, it seems like, and I guess I'm kind of being hypocritical because I don't blame other games for this, but I don't know, it's like using the same exact engine as Saints Row 3, is what it looks like, with only minor changes. But, I don't know, maybe that's to be expected because, like, the company THQ, didn't they, oh, not THQ. Who was it that owned them? I don't even know who owns who anymore. But whoever it was, they went out of business, so somebody else bought them. Deep Silver, I think. The same people who are publishing Killer is Dead. Which is kind of a coinky-dink. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess since they probably don't have much money, they need to use the same engine. And like I said, I don't blame other games for that, so I don't see why. Other than just that, you know, all the other Saints Row games have been a significant leap forward with their technology, their engine, or whatever. But then I guess if I let games like Majora's Mask or Fallout New Vegas get away with it, then, you know, I shouldn't be so harsh on it. But still, I don't know, I don't know if I want to see more of the same, if it's gonna be, like, more like Saints Row the Third. Where it's like style over substance. Really. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah. That's everything I've got to talk about so far. Other than the actual game we have here. So... yeah, we're making some progress here. Just boring trail stuff, and we're about to go into our first actual cave that's not dark enough to need flash. In fact, I don't think you need flash for quite a while, actually. Like, this is the only cave you have to explore for quite a while, and I don't know, it has me thinking about exactly how many differences this game has to, you know, the first generation. I think the first generation was a lot less forgiving. It had like more of these dungeon areas. And they were a lot more confusing from what I can remember. But then again, I haven't played Yellow in ages, so yeah. So yeah, you can go past this guy from behind, but I don't know if he'd see you if you go up on that last tile right to my right. So I don't know if he'd be mandatory anyway. And plus, I just want all the experience I can get. Oh my god, holy shit. On Onyx. So anyway, we're gonna use Bell here, Bellsprout, because grass types are good against rock types, apparently. I also figure water types would be good against rock types. Oh my god, that was a lot of experience. But since we don't have a water type, and I don't think we have any way of actually getting a water type, maybe we do. Well, isn't there that, what's it called? That's not Wobbuffet, it's the evolution before it. I don't know what it's called. I think we actually saw one on our way here. Maybe you could catch that in the grass, even though it's a water type, but I'm not entirely certain. But since I already have Bell, and since I already plan on keeping it, at least for now, we may as well use her. Another Geodude, huh? Well, let's kill it with Vine Whip. Even though we only have so much Vine Whip we can use. If I'm remembering right, there's like items later on called PP Up, maybe. Maybe I've got that wrong. But I think it ups your base power points. Maybe. Don't hold me on that. I guess I'll have to see myself as we go through the game. Man, Bellsprout leveled up twice within like the past 5 minutes. That's cray-cray. Oh jeez. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing his Pokemon. Yeah, you should have used a Repel like I did, which I didn't even mention. Oh god, you're not a rock guy, you're a fire guy, oh my god. But I don't think you actually have any fire Pokemon, so it's alright. I don't know what's useful against coughing, I forgot completely. I don't even know if it really counts as a fire type. I think maybe it might be poison, or not. I don't remember. Hell, I don't even know if it might be like grass or something. I don't know, I think I get them confused to the old Pokemon cards they had. Hell, I remember like someone at my school that I went to before I got homeschooled. Somebody had like a shiny coughing, or maybe it was a shiny wheezing. And I don't know why I was obsessed with Pokemon cards back then. I think I still have some now that are, I don't know, somewhere in one of my drawers. I don't know. I'd rather just play the game than have anything to do with those cards anymore. And why did you have to survive that attack? We could have done this like a minute. We could have finished this battle like a minute ago. Which way do we go? I know there's more that you can explore here in this cave, and I think at least part of it actually leads back to the ruins of Alph, to one of those slider puzzles that they have. Oh, wow, your theme is weird. Yeah, usually you can tell what kind of type of trainer is by the music that plays. Pokemaniac Larry. And Slowpoke is so weird. Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what's good against Slowpoke because I forget what type they are. So I may as well just go with Cinder, since Cinder needs some leveling up. But yeah. So I guess maybe there's more exploration than the first generation of games as far as stuff like these caves go. I mean, there's not a whole lot, but I don't know, there's like, I feel that there are more paths that go off in different directions. I guess maybe Slowpoke is a water type, since it was resistant to fire. I don't know. Anyway, we've almost got it dead. Maybe. So I don't even know why I took out Geodude, since it could be a water type, but I don't think it has any water type attacks, at least not now. So that's okay. Jeez. Ugh, my poor Pokemon. Well, you know, you should have thought of them before becoming a Pokemaniac. Anyway, we're not gonna go down that ladder, because I believe that takes you the wrong way. Yeah. Another fire breather. That's crazy. Vulpix, I don't think we've seen her before. I don't know, even though each Pokemon has a gender now, I still think of certain Pokemon as only certain genders, which doesn't really help my, you know, I don't even know if I'd call it anything like a cause or anything like that. I just don't like gender roles, so I don't think there's really any need for them in this day and age. But anyway, Vulpix is dead. Awesome. And I don't know if Geodude actually evolves on his own, and at least there's reason to think of Geodude as a he, since it's a dude. But oh no, not a Repel's effect wore off. We might see a Zubat before getting out of here. Run. No, no, get away from me, please. No, don't. Oh, okay, yeah, here's that one that might be a water type. And I guess since Slowpoke might be a water type, you know, that would be good, but I don't think there are actually any rock type gym leaders or ground type gym leaders in this game. Spoilers. Although, it still wouldn't be too bad to, like, catch a water-type Pokemon. I mean, I don't know, I seem to want as much variety as I can have, just in case I ever find myself, you know, if I keep losing to somebody. If you think that cave was hard, you should try going to Mount Moon. That place is a son of a bitch. Poison Cure Berry. Awesome. There's one more guy we should fight, and he's right here, and his name is Anthony. It's crazy. And he has rock-type Pokemon. But I forget exactly what he has. A Geodude and something else. So, you know the drill. We have 4 more Vine Whips we can do, thankfully. We leveled up again. This is crazy. I guess Bellsprout levels up pretty fast and learns Sleep Powder. That's a pretty cool thing to learn. Machop is fighting type, so I really don't know what we should use. I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter now. I mean, we've got like fucking 5 Pokemon, he only has 1. And you know, all our Pokemon are a few levels higher. Yeah, we'll try Gust. So, I guess flying moves are strong against fighting types. How crazy is that? You can also get this guy's number, but as I said, we don't want anybody's numbers. Mom, stop calling me, Jesus Christ. As soon as we hang up, I'm leaving. So see you guys next time. Peace and chicken grease.